Hey guys, Brian and Aaron here from 5 to Go. We are on our summer caravan. Yay! And we completed week 1 in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
It's beautiful there. Have you ever thought about going there? Because we
never
didn't.
Had. No. And it was absolutely stunning. It's
like in the rolling hills, and there's just beautiful architecture all over the place. There's tall mountains that just stick up out of nowhere.
Tall
there's
for the area.
Ridges filled with beautiful homes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things to check out there. Food and activities.
Yep, and we did so many things that this is actually episode 1 of week 1 in Chattanooga.
Yeah, but don't get too excited. There's just 2 episodes.
Yeah, so we have 2 episodes coming. In this episode, we will be talking about the free or really cheap things.
Right.
Because we had to pay for parking, and we have a national parks pass that we have paid for. So this is all of that kind of free and pass national park stuff.
And then our second episode is going to be about those things that are a little more touristy, but that require a little bit of
touristy
ticket purchases for. And so we're going to share both of those with you guys, so you can kind of see what we did.
Yeah. So let's get to the free stuff. So when we first get to a new place, we just hit Google. We just say what to do in wherever. So we put in what to do or where to go, what to see in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And one of the first things that came up was go down to the river area. And
is it called North Shore?
North Shore is the area, just north of the river from downtown. And we went to a place called Coolidge Park.
And it was a rainy day until we arrived. And then the sun came out, and it was, for a little bit, really beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to say, the rain did come back.
Yes, but it's this great big, it looks kind of like a quad from a college or something like that. But it's right along the river, and they had a carousel there.
Did you forget the word?
I did. I was going to say Ferris wheel, and then I was like, no, carousel.
No, it goes this way, not this way.
But it was a really old one, and Ben and I rode on that because Brian doesn't ride on anything that goes around and around. And it went forever.
It really did. I was filming it. I was like, here we go again.
And I was like, I'm ready for it to stop now. And we go again.
It was really pretty though.
Then right outside
is
where these beautiful fountains were, and they were there were lions, and there was
a
turtle, and they were just big things. And it looks like it's a popular place, like splash pad kind of place where you can get in.
Surveying your domain. There comes the rain again. It was beautiful down here though.
I love it.
And also in the part of town, that North Shore part of town, tons of little places to eat.
And little shops and stuff around.
Yeah. And we went to Taco Mamacita.
Oh,
I think the lunch was.
My goodness.
It was a recommendation from one of our Roadrunners.
Oh my goodness.
And it was fantastic.
Now, we got they were like street tacos, but I don't think,
I did record the menu, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you'll see when Brian shows it, none of them are
it's not like these are
normal
tacos. Yeah, it wasn't taco tacos.
Let's pick a meal or a type of dish and make it into a taco. Yep. And so we tried a bunch of tacos, but my favorite one was the shrimp po' boy taco.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Yeah, and the sweet potato fries.
The sweet potato fries,
cow.
The beans were good.
Yeah. Everything was good.
Everything was delicious.
It's a great place. So if you're in the area, if you're in that North Shore area, check out Taco Mamacita. After lunch, the weather cleared off because it was raining off and on. It was real spotty. Apparently, it's been like that since May.
Yeah.
So the weather burned off, and we had been talking about going up to Lookout Mountain.
Right, we were going to plan a day there. Yeah.
And then the sky opened up. It was a gorgeous day. We were like,
sun just shone
it's
right
right there. We could see it from where we were. So we decided to drive up to Lookout Mountain.
Kind of figure out the lay of the land, see what we could do there, you know. And I didn't realize that Point Park was a part of the national park system, and so I was so excited when we got up there and I saw the brown arrowhead, and I was like, I can get a stamp.
Yeah, and it's like a castle looking entrance.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had Ben's buy-in for a little bit of outdoor excitement.
You did great.
Yep, but we went in, they have a tiny little visitor center. We were able to do the Junior Ranger there. We got a wooden, like really thick wooden pin there. But then we went out and we went like to the part that was Lookout Mountain.
Well, Point Park, you walk out on the point, like the northernmost point of Lookout Mountain, and wow.
The views from all sides.
Just amazing. And there's a lot of Civil War stuff, so it felt very much like home.
Yep.
Because we're both from Virginia, it's all Civil War. It's all rolling green mountains. Well, there's Revolutionary War too, but you know, it's that era. It was very much that era. It felt very much like home.
I recognized the cannons.
Yeah, the cannons. We've seen those cannons before. The monuments looked like what we're used to seeing. The foliage, the birds, the animals, just the clover in the grass, like everything. It feels like home.
It felt like home.
It felt like home.
Sure.
It was beautiful. But the nice thing, it was really neat to do that first, because we got up over the city. Like Lookout Mountain is pretty prominent over the city, and you can get a good sense of
where things are,
and why this place exists.
Oh yeah,
because there's
with
all
the river
this,
running right
the
through
river
it.
going through it, and the way the mountains come together.
Thank you, Bennett.
The way the mountains come together, and you can see the railroads crossing. Like it was a huge rail town back in the day. So it's very cool to get above a city like that, like right off the bat. You can't always do that, and I was not expecting that from Chattanooga, but wow, I liked it a lot. And we got above a rainbow.
We did.
That was cool.
Because it was still raining down below, and we could see the rainbow. Even
neat.
Ben could see it. So
yeah, Ben like flipped out.
He was so excited. But that was a really cool place to kind of start our day, just like you were saying. And we drove around to see some of the other things that were up in the mountain, and
and if you like looking at houses, because we love like driving through neighborhoods and looking at houses as we travel around the country. Wow. Like, I mean, and these are obviously very old, very expensive, very well maintained houses, because they're up on the side of this mountain with nothing behind them.
Oh yeah.
Just the valley, an overlook of the city, overlook of like the passes and the gaps and all. It's just, oh my Lord, it's so pretty.
And to add on to that, same with the Lookout Mountain, we did a drive through Missionary Ridge.
Missionary Ridge, yep.
Which is kind of on the other side. If you go, you'll learn the history of the battle and how it was important. But we drove up along the ridge too, and the houses up there have a view from both sides, and it was just gorgeous.
And there's even a Frank Lloyd Wright house up on a bluff in the middle of that ridge. So very cool. It's a really neat city. I was pleasantly surprised with Chattanooga. And then later in the week,
we decided to go for a drive.
We won't get into the whole back and forth because of forgotten phones and whatnot. But we did go to Russel Cave National Monument. It's about 45 minutes?
I think it's more like an hour.
About an hour, okay. Kind of down to the southwest. Russel Cave is a Paleolithic site.
Like Paleo-Indian, archaic Indian, and then like the Mississippian, and some of the like very old civilizations that were here in the beginning. And they used the cave as kind of like a waypoint while they were traveling, and they would stay for a couple of months during the good seasons. It's huge, the cave, and you can do a little walk out there and see it. It was really slippery, and we were there during a downpour, but we had to go and see it. And you can, when you see the cave, you can they kind of show like an artistic rendering of it, and you can see like where the different groups of families might have stayed. You can see like where they had the fires and were doing the different like jobs that needed to be done throughout the day, and it's a big space but very protected. And
it was very cool. I love seeing stuff like that, because we see a lot of man-made stuff, but also the natural stuff is more impressive a lot of times. And just and
it's been there for so long.
There have been so many people
whose lives
from
touched it,
eons ago that have lived in these places and
made them their homes.
It's great to go and see stuff like that. What kind of bug is that?
I don't know. It's a green bug. I don't want it.
We're in nature. So those were most of the free things that we did while we were in and around gorgeous Chattanooga, Tennessee. I think we will definitely go back there.
Yeah, I've been telling all my friends they need to go too. So.
Yeah. And we apparently we know a lot of people that live near there. And we met up with some Roadrunners while we were there. As you saw in the last episode, Jonathan and Kate, they're from Tennessee. They had spent some time in Chattanooga before, so they had some good recommendations. And we met another Roadrunner family, and we were doing a tour of their rig in an upcoming video.
Yeah.
And they are from Chattanooga, and they gave us some great... It was them that told us about Taco Mamacita.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you, Caleb. So you will see their beautiful new momentum in a couple episodes. And in the next episode, we're going to take you to the aquarium, which was way better than I was expecting.
Yes,
because,
especially if you've been to a lot of aquariums.
Well, we've been to a lot of aquariums, and also you think mountain town in Tennessee, aquarium? Right? I mean, but stay tuned. It was really, really good. Cool. And we also went to Ruby Falls, which is very touristy, beautiful. But definitely worth it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So stay tuned to the next episode, and thank you guys for watching this one, and happy Father's Day, because today is Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of great dads out there that watch our videos.
Absolutely. Thanks for being good dads.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are an RV dad, you're even better. Right? That's how that works.
Yes, that's how that works, Brian.
Thank you. If you are interested in following along in our caravan, make sure you are subscribed at least.
Yes, please.
If you want to join us on the caravan,
or
if you want to follow along on our route and join us in some private Discord and Facebook chats and see photos like as we are rolling into campsites. Like you don't know where we are right now, but all of our Roadrunners do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and there are actually several of them here with us, and
so
a bunch more with us next week. So if you want in on that, 5togo.com/Roadrunners.
Come join us. We still have months to go.
But if you don't and you're subscribed, thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.